Over the last 7 years, I've had the privilege of talking with thousands of investors about their plans to become a successful investor and work towards achieving financial freedom. Now, what I've noticed from having all of these conversations is that success leaves clues. And fortunately, you can follow the path of these successful investors to avoid making mistakes and to actually achieve your dream life. Now, the first step to becoming a successful investor is to actually just decide what you want and go out and make it happen. Unfortunately, 99% of people that I talk with don't actually know what they want to achieve in life. And if you don't have a clear goal to work towards, what are you meant to do next? So really have a look at your life and think about what you want. Do you want to have choices? Do you want to be financially free? Do you want an early retirement? Or maybe you just want to support your family. Or maybe you want to create generational wealth for your kids, your grandkids, and your great-grandkids. But once you've decided what you actually want in life, then you actually have to think about a number that will actually provide you with the life that you're working towards attaining. You know, is that $50,000 worth of passive income? Maybe $100,000. For some, it could be $200,000. But start with a number. If you're not too sure what you should work towards, just try and replace your current annual salary. The next step is to break that plan down. So if you're working towards $100,000 worth of property, you need 4 properties to get that, then break that down, reverse engineer the strategy to your step-by-step approach as to how you're going to get there. We don't want to get too ahead of ourselves and get too overwhelmed with this overarching, really big goal of becoming financially free. But it's really simple to break it down to, all right, well, right now I'm saving, I'm buying, or I'm paying down debt. It's really as simple as that to focus on what you should be doing next. Now, for me, I like to create really simple step-over goals. I don't like to overcomplicate things too much because that holds me back from stepping into action and doing what I need to do. So if I'm paying down some debt, then I'll just set up some direct debits to put that money into an allocated account. And I'll do the exact same thing if I'm saving money. I'll direct debit that money straight out of my income into a savings account so I don't even have to think about it and just happens autonomously. And then if you're buying property, that is the most complex part of that step-by-step process where you need to figure out the exact market, suburb, property type that you're going to be buying. So make sure that you do your research and due diligence to ensure the property that you buy will get you to where you want to be in the long-term future. Now, the last step to becoming a successful investor is just understanding the reality that it's going to be hard and it's going to take a long time. Most people take at least 15 years to become financially free. Actually, most people never actually become financially free, but those that do, it's taken them a very, very long time. Now, we help our clients create strategies that will enable them to work towards financial freedom over a 15, 20 or more year period. So you just need to understand that this is going to take time. There is no get-rich scheme out there, guys. Just realize that you're deciding whether you want to stick to a clear action plan over the next 15 to 20 years that will enable you to live your dream life, or the alternative is potentially working for 50 years, working until you're 65 or 70 years of age for most people that are just getting their career started now. You know, one thing that's helped me overcome this reality is just the fact that I realized that all good things don't come without sacrifice, without discipline, and without hardship. And that is the journey as a property investor. It is going to be challenging. You're going to have to really look yourself in the eye sometimes and overcome some really confronting realities and situations. But these are all going to make you become a better investor and a better individual, which will help you to live your absolute best life in the long-term future. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the video, I have been fortunate enough to talk with thousands of investors over the years through our business, Pumped On Property, where we help a really small number of investors purchase investment properties in the Southeast Queensland property market. Now, if you're thinking about expanding your property portfolio at some point over the next 3 to 6 months, then we would love to offer you a free one-on-one strategy session. If you want to gain access to that, then just head over to our website, www.pumpedonproperty.com, and follow the free strategy session links to lock in a call with myself, Simon, or my brother, Ben. Now, during that call, guys, we're going to talk about exactly where you're at right now and where you want to be in the future. We're going to educate you on the current market and share some ideas with you as to how you can get from where you are today to where you want to be in the future. And what you can do is take that information and go and absolutely crush it yourself, or you can become one of the small number of clients that we work with each month, where we'll hold your hand and guide you through that process reducing your risk, and hopefully increasing your return on investment. But at the end of the day, guys, I have an abundant mindset, and I believe that there is enough out there in the world for everybody to have what they want if they're willing to commit to sacrificing, to being disciplined, and to sticking to the path to achieve financial freedom. But at the end of the day, I wish you all the best of luck. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up.
Woo!
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Getting cool,
Spin.
bro. Yeah.
Oh, sweaty. So sweaty. Oh, that's good. Look at that. So nice, eh? Oh.